Hey everyone. Hey everyone. How you guys doing? Hey Sanjay. How you doing, bro? How's the day? Day is going fine, bro. Day is going fine. 5 a.m. morning walk I went to. So I guess I'm all fired up and everything. Energy levels really nice. Yeah. 7.5 Chinese programmers are crying. Chinese programmers losing jobs is worse than 996. Weibo, an ordinary person's life. Huh. I need to watch this.
以后这种大陆里面百
Hey, understand? How you doing, bro? Okay.
In the future, 95% of the people in these buildings will be unemployed. Why? Because now an AI agent can replace the work of 100 real people. That's how powerful it is. Our company currently has 50 programmers working on the code base. Compared to traditional large companies, that's equivalent to 5,000 people, because each programmer used to direct 100 AIs, writing code every day. Now we don't need that many people anymore. We simply don't need that many.
We will only need one chief engineer, someone who understands AI decision making and command. Yeah, software, at least in China. It's worst in China because tokens cost roughly 10x cheaper than in the West. If management in China thinks a 996 is an effective way to work, then of course they'll think AI can automate their jobs completely. Ironically, this voiceover sounds AI. The thing that they're missing is in the future, the 1% they will need to just do this himself. This company will regret this. People thought tech workers get hit the most, but every industry. Yeah. But you know, unfiltered by Samdish. I was watching him when I got your ping. No, unfiltered by Samdish. Unfiltered. Oh, there it is. Oh, this guy. I just got his thumbnail on my YouTube feed. I got his thumbnail. Sammy and the cockroaches. Rahul Gandhi. Imtiaz Ali. Sandesh goes international. Who is this guy? And it seems like he's a very like mainstream kind of YouTuber. 3 million subscribers, I can already imagine that. Yes. Touring. Hey Raj, catching on you live after a while. Thank you, man. Tech and AI updates. Stock of all AI companies are down. Seriously. AI stock market today for AI companies. Major global players are experiencing high volatility as Wall Street reevaluates the massive capital expenditures associated with AI scaling. Nvidia trading near $192, seeing slight gains but facing pressure. Microsoft is trading around this, gaining over 5%. Alphabet, okay. I need to see. I need to see some better visualization. Okay, what the hell is this? I don't understand. Okay, anyway, let's check Nvidia stock. Nvidia stock. Oh, baby, Nvidia stock is down from 194 plummet to this is just $2 of plummet. What the fuck? But even then, they're a $5 trillion company. $2 means per stock. It means like easily billions that they have lost. 5 days. Oh, baby. It has dropped from 213 to straight up 192. That's crazy. So their peak was 224 and it's now 192. Yeah, that's brutal. I would say like that is, oh, there we go. 187 and now they are back to 192. So they were around, so they're around the same thing as they were 6 months ago. Okay. And let's see MSFT. It's actually growing. What the hell? Oh, it actually plummeted. 350. Now it's 372. Okay, so that's fine. OpenAI, does OpenAI have a stock? No. OpenAI doesn't have a stock. Who else is it? Why do you look so tired? No, I'm not tired. He's a genuine guy, straight to the point. Claude. Does Anthropic trade yet? No, Anthropic doesn't trade yet. So basically, there is only Nvidia and Microsoft, isn't it? Hey Suraj, how you doing, bro? Alphabet. Okay, let's check Alphabet. What the hell? Google? Does Google trade? Oh, there it is. Google was 341, plummeted to 334. Huh, that's crazy. 1 month, they were 386. Now there are 334. Man, that's a drop. 13% drop. That's crazy. And related to 6 months, it's actually 6% increase. 1 year, 88% increase. 5 years, 160% increase. Okay, I see. So stocks are down. Meta is up by 1%. If I check 1 month, then they are down by 13%. In 6 months, they are down 16%. Apple, 1 month, they are also down by 10%. 6 months, oh, they are up. Okay, so 1 year. Okay, so overall, Apple over the last 1 month. Okay, so only 1 month they have lost the stock price, 312 to 283. I see. Amazon, how are they doing? If I check 1 month, for 15%. That's crazy, bro. 274 to 232. I imagine like people would be crying. I was looking at the stock market just now. Just 1 month is crazy for every major AI company. Jackie Chan is on Kapil Sharma show. What the hell? Vivek, you can send any video if you want that you want me to watch. This after party at Jantar Mantar, what is going on here? Is overhyped anyways. Yeah.
है ना, these people have found a hope and even I have found a hope क्योंकि 2 साल पहले जब मैं चला गया था यूएस, मैं भी गिव अप कर चुका था भाई साहब, कुछ नहीं हो सकता। तीसरी बार जीत गए ये लोग, अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता इस देश का, हो गया खत्म अपनी
Nitish Rajput has done a video on the Epstein files. What the hell? Should we watch that? Hey, Leonard Show. Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. How about you, bro? How about you? Hopefully, I can get a video out today. Hopefully. If I have to get a video out today, I mean, main channel upload, I need to shoot it today itself and I need to edit it also today itself. It's stupid, the whole party thing.
लाइफ का देख लेते हैं। पूरा फ्लाइट में मैं मास्क, कैप, गॉगल्स पहनकर बैठा हूँ।
इकोनॉमी में थे, बिजनेस में थे?
इकोनॉमी वही
अच्छा, ठीक है,
इकोनॉमी
नहीं, क्या पता सौरस ने कितना पैसा
अरे
दिया।
नहीं सौरस भाई को बोल रहा हूँ मैं यार इंस्टॉलमेंट भेज दीजिए थोड़ा, या गद्दा लगा लेता हूँ मैं, स्टेज पर
सही
सोना
है।
पड़ रहा है।
इसी पे सोते हो?
हाँ इसी पर सोता हूँ, क्योंकि क्या हो रहा है ना, यहाँ नहीं सोऊंगा ना तो ये लोग बोलेंगे कि क्या ये बात है, हमको तो सड़कों पर सुला रहा है और खुद चला जा रहा है।
ये बीच में 1 महीने में कितनी बार हुआ कि आपको लगा कि ये सब थोड़ी करना था?
By the way, this founder of Cockroach Janta Party, he actually got exposed because he was staying at this 5-star hotel very nearby, and he got caught on CCTV. I saw it on Twitter. Hey Ashwantas, yeah, happy Sunday to you, bro. Why do you sound so corporate? Happy Sunday, happy Monday, happy Friday, that kind of thing. What's going on with you guys? Is anybody doing anything interesting today? No, just existing at home. You know, yesterday after the stream, I did some couple interview calls, and I sat down in my balcony trying to shoot a video. And at that moment, in my entirety of my neck, my throat started acting up, and I started coughing like crazy. And it didn't go away until the sun was gone from me. I don't know if how many of you are interested in cameras, but I think I really made a mistake buying a f4 lens, and I might sell this lens to a second-hand guy. This is a 40,000 rupees lens, so I would have to sell it for at least 25,000. So I would think like, okay, I got some use out of it, and this is a good purchase. And I have to buy like a f1.4 lens. Hey Manish, how you doing, bro? Yo said, what's cooking today? Not much. You can tell any video that you want my reaction on, so I can watch it. But other than that, it's all right. I'm just looking for any video to watch. My new AI workflow. What is he doing?
Are you guys, do you guys want me to show you my new workflow that I've been testing out? Do you want to see my new workflow?
25 minutes video.
All right, nice to see it. So, all right, so let me just kind of give you first an example of it all. So I've been trying to do a little bit more LLM programming. I've been trying honestly for a long time, and what I've come up with is what I call this six phase work. And so how 6-phase works is that I ask it to go and just create the structure definition. So you can see right here that it just does definitions. And then when it does the definitions, I go through here, I look at the definitions, and I give it a bunch of corrections.
Collab with Paul Ke Bol. I don't know. I don't like the vibes of that guy. Probably one day I will. Probably. Trying to up my DSA game. I see too many DP questions these days. Okay. The corporate slang. Yep. Holy excuse. Get an iPhone and better lighting. Nah. DSLR, bro, once you use a DSLR, there is no going back. I don't understand who are those million followers for Dhruv who always creates anti-national content. Golang, good for ML ops. Sure. I mean, you can use it. Yeah. Play some game on stream. I'm actually thinking of playing Sekiro just on stream. Yesterday, I defeated so many bosses, man. It's only a shame that I did not stream it, so you guys would see how good I'm getting at Sekiro. But currently, the boss that I'm facing now is a bitch ass of a boss. Was playing Spider-Man Miles Morales this week. Very good. Bioelectricity, invisibility are get additions to a Spider-Man. Man, you're behind. You're really behind on the whole trend, aren't you? React to GPT 5.6. Isn't it banned already? Jonathan Blow's long-awaited game will release this year. I'm watching his videos to get a better idea of what it's all about. It has thrown me into programming rabbit hole. Nice. GPT 5.6, like, where is it? Like, what happened to it? And we cannot use it. GPT 5.6, Mythos ban lifted, real-time avatar, C-Dance, ultrasound AI news, piss off. New GPT 5.6 is here. Can't use it though. GPT 5.6 Sol just blew up the AI world. But you can't use it. Has been announced. I'm done. 5.6 band, Fable band is actually over. David Ondrej. Okay. Okay, let's check. Is GPT out? Not yet available to the general public. Huh. So I guess there is no use of getting into this, because what's the point of looking at a product that is not even out? Do you have the Mecha Chameleon games if I want to play together? Not really, bro. I don't have it. Is it available on sale though? That's the question. You spoke in same manner as Paul Kebol. Oh, okay. React on Authentic Guy. Actually, I want to show you something funny about Authentic Guy. I actually want to show you something funny. Here, look at this. So he is talking about
Why?
he's talking about why loyal employees don't grow. And somewhere along the lines of him talking, he said this.
कंपेयर टू तुम लोग जो बनोगे प्लम्बर इलेक्ट्रिशियन, मैं यही बोल सकता हूँ अभी के टाइम जो इंसान अपने आप को डिफरेंशिएट कर सकता है वो है कंटेंट क्रिएटर, क्योंकि आप
Sure.
अपनी शक्ल दिखा रहे हो तो फेस वैल्यू बढ़ रही है, फेस वैल्यू होने से ही ब्रांड आपको ट्रस्ट करेंगे.
Look, now he just said that face value बढ़ने से brand आपको trust करेंगे, and he's showing an email of an affiliate opportunity with a certain company. Do you realize how many affiliate emails I get every week? It's like easy in the double digits. 20, 25 emails I see in my inbox that I'm like, okay, mark it as spam and throw it away. And he is literally asking you to become a content creator so that you can establish trust and you can get affiliate marketing. And here is something funny once again. Here, look at this. भाई आप पैसा कमाने के लिए क्या करते हो? YouTube पे influencer बनाता हूँ. Recently started, left job last week. So it only took him 7.5k subscribers. That's the kind of subscriber count he has. And that was enough for him to leave his job. Either it is monumentally stupid, or either he is the best genius of all influencers out there. 7.5k subscribers, and he decided to leave his job. Unreal to me. Unreal. Don the developer, while he has the passion, while he does have the passion, he's actually a gatekeeper. So I don't agree with him. I made a call out video on him a long time ago. Shadow Slayer. You look buffed in the last few videos. Let's go, baby. Thanks, Manish. Here is what he does. Ask the AI to create full rec, then comment and ask AI to change it. Then review it yourself and let AI do it one by one. Oh, okay. Feed the hole.
Okay, that's good. Can I still... No. Okay.
What is this game?
Some of these upgrades are going to be tantalizing. Wait, can I... If I bring the hole over it, does it do anything? Like, what if I do this? Consume. Consume the hole while I sip on lemonade.
It's a 6-hour video, bro. Why do you send me a 6-hour video? Do you think we can watch it? And me reacting on it, it will take like a full day, 24 hours. Cheats are going crazy in semi-pro. What is semi-pro? Hey, Private Fortune, how you doing, bro? Have you played Elden Ring? Not yet. I'm just getting done with Sekiro. The moment I'm done with Sekiro, I'm jumping on Elden. Launched for trusted partners only kind of band. Yeah. So, not available to the general public. Yeah, that's enough. GPT 5.6 is a limited release to select farms. The thing with AI models is that they feel good one day and the worst on the next. Yeah, because it follows that iPhone philosophy, isn't it? When they release a new phone, then they give you all these features, but then 2 years passes and then they start draining your battery capacity. They reduce the T-flops on your CPU so that they can tell you that you need to buy the new iPhone, and we are trying to preserve your iPhone for you. It's the same thing with AI models, except that the time frame is a lot smaller. You get the AI model on the first week, so you will make YouTube videos about it, glazing it, being like this is the best thing ever. But then 1 week later, the AI company decides that let's nerf the model down. GPT-5 was such a great example of that. It's already 301 rupees. It's cheap AF. And it just came out on 10 June. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. But just because it is cheap, that doesn't mean that I have the money or I want to spend the money to pay for it. I mean, it's not completely, it's not that appealing to me. And thing is that I don't have the time to play games like in the first place. Sekiro, yesterday I played for 1 hour, but then the last 6 days I have not played it at all. I haven't played it. There's also channel Kiran Roy. Yeah, I know that Kiran Roy guy. Never watched a video of his. I never watched a video. Because the moment I see somebody calling themselves a life navigator, this idiot, like adding thumbnails like these, travel money and freedom feed Pratik Khurana. Stop. Yeah, like this. Look at the thumbnail. So on the thumbnail, it would look like, oh my god, this is such a alpha guy. Oh, this is a premiere. Okay, one waiting. It was me. Let's any old video like this one. Biggest simp ever. Holy crap, dude. He just called Ketan Chaudhary is the biggest simp ever. The Ketan Agarwal case. This is seriously fucked up. Where does he show his face? Okay, he's outside, so wearing a sunglass is fine. But let's... Okay, this one. How can I watch a guy who wears sunglasses indoors? How can I watch a guy like this? The last video, he was outside, so wearing a sunglass is fine. But most of his videos that he makes, he wears sunglasses indoors. What an idiot. And the thing is that with Indian alpha male YouTubers is that they don't know what sells. They do not know what sells as an alpha male image, Like Andrew Tate is such a cringe guy, right? But at least he goes with the angle of having a body, having a brother, having bodyguards, having money, and having women, and having all these supercars. Indian alpha male YouTubers have none of those. They don't show any women, because obviously no woman would want to be near them. They don't have money. They don't have like anything that qualify, like a body even. They don't have muscles. Like look at this guy. He's a wannabe alpha male YouTuber, right? Look at his body. He just goes with the angle of I'm lean. Like, yeah, you're lean, but that can also mean that you're malnourished. When you have big muscles, at least it shows discipline. It shows discipline that you can consume like protein and everything, and you can actually gain some muscle, put something on your body according to your genetic potential. Because you can get lean even at the age of 60 when you don't have potential to gain muscle. But when you're in the age of 20 to 30, that is your window to get muscles. And if you're gonna just let that go away, then you're never gonna get it back. But flexing, having a lean body in 20s and 30s, it's not useful at all because you can get lean at 60, 70, 80 years old. Understandable. He claims 356 body count, but never shows a woman in his videos now, does he? 356 body count, my ass. Bro, this guy is such a fake. Every alpha male YouTuber is a fake, bro. Reminds me of a guy that does elevator prank videos in India. Yeah, Andrew is smart enough even though he's bullshit. No, it's not that he's smart enough. He knows that having a body, supercars, money and women, that kind of image does qualify you to be an alpha male. Even if you get your ass beat by a low cheap quality boxer in front of the whole world. Andrew Tate knows what sells, but Indian alpha male YouTubers, they don't know that. Kiran says he wears sunglasses to avoid people looking into his eyes and guess what's going on in his mind. He has termed this psychological warfare. Man, oh man, like that is cringe. Straight up cringe. And he's calling it psychological warfare. Who the fuck do you think you are, man? Hey, C++ is amazing. I sent a photo on Discord. You may want to see it. What is happening with Xbox?
I thought we were living in a simulation because the new Xbox CEO, Ashish Sharma, the goober I have gassed up like she's the second coming of SpongeBob, has said in the past that gaming is becoming unaffordable and she wants to bring prices down for all Xboxes. Well, guess what happens next? Xbox prices under her leadership have now gone up in price, but surely there has to be a reason.
Wait. Series X 1 terabyte is $750. Oh, such a bullshit. PS5 1 terabyte digital, how much is it? PS5 1 terabyte digital price in US. What? No. PlayStation 5 console 1 terabyte is 649. What's the current price? Digital current price in US. 599. So, Slim digital edition 1 terabyte. And it's already 1 TB digital is 599 to 750. Didn't PlayStation 5s reach up to $999?
Behind this. Like, yes, she's the
I
big
remember-
boss of Xbox, but there are bigger
I remember PlayStation 5s reaching the $1,000 mark, doesn't it?
bosses over at Microsoft. So maybe there's more
What? This authentic guy is getting sponsorship from foreign brands. No, he's not. It's affiliate marketing. It's affiliate marketing. Giving Authentic Way his code so that he can put it in his YouTube videos. Somebody buys it, he gets a commission. I get like 20-25 emails each week related to that. And I just throw them in the spam. Question for you. Before sending videos to React, no pranks this time. CS okay for drama and comedy you want. Okay. CS is okay. Yeah. Drama or comedy, yeah, anything that you think that it's worth watching on stream that would be entertaining, or that's a good video to react to. I stopped being the quiet one at work. I regretted it. That should be interesting. You can't find it for $599 anyway. Yeah, I mean, I know, scalping. Yeah. Prices are increased like crazy. जो 17 के आ जाते हैं phone वो 25 के में मिल रहे हैं वैसे phone. Yeah, having a phone is sort of an investment, isn't it? If you have an iPhone, you have an appreciating asset right now. If you have a MacBook, that's also an appreciating asset right now. The resale value would be crazy that you can get. So how much can someone make from the affiliated code? Not much. If you have 100 views on your YouTube video, the chance of somebody buying a thing from your affiliate code is already 0.0001%. So you would need like 1 million views on your YouTube videos so that 100 people will buy, whatever, the affiliate thing that you got. And not even 100, even less than that. They will buy it from your affiliate code. Bro, at what time did you start the stream? 12:05? Yeah, 12:05. You can see 27 minutes have passed since I started the stream. So 12:05 before that. Hope I'm not late. Nah, you're not late.
I think at this point, we all know what a JPEG is.
The theoretical limit of image compression. Okay, nice.
It's an image format that compresses images by
Bro, 22-minute video. Like, keep it like less than 10 minutes. I said less than 10 seconds.
throwing away information imperceivable to our eyes. Is a little more complex than online pundits suggest. But regardless of what you think, there's something that gets completely lost in this drama. What did the computer scientists actually do to make these image formats so much more efficient? You can't just magically snap your fingers and make half of the bytes disappear. And why can't we compress images even more than JPEG XL? What?
Oh,
So I came across this video today, which I want you to watch.
what the fuck? Open source is kind of a distraction. You still can't really see what's happening inside the model. So it's not truly free. People should be paying a lot more attention to what Anthropic is doing.
Before we move forward.
It's often called open weights instead of open source to kind of distinguish that. But a lot of the benefits, which is that many people can work on it, that it's kind of additive, it doesn't quite work in the same way. I've actually always seen it as a red herring. When I see a new model come out, I don't care whether it's open source or not. Like if we talk about DeepSeek, I don't think it mattered that DeepSeek is open source. I think I ask, is it a good model?
Right.
Is it better than us at the things that's the only thing that I care about. It actually doesn't matter either way. Because ultimately you have to host it on the cloud. The people who host it on the cloud do inference. These are big models. They're hard to do.
What a hunk of load of bullshit. Open source models, at least you can run it locally as much as you want. Anthropic doesn't have a single open source model. It's like AWS saying bare metal is bad. Dario is hurting that open weights models are getting better as very expensive models. He's frustrated because GLM 5.0 beats their Opus latest. This is the guy who says coding is dead every 6 months but can't fix the flickering in Cloud Code. Things I would say if I had $1 trillion IPO hanging over my head. Oh. Dario is clearly frustrated. Good days are going to come back, guys. Yeah, why the AI era will end sooner than you think. Okay, let's see this.
In May 2026, the CEO of Google stood on stage and said something.
Attention span of goldfish is that show. Kind of. The thing is that I need to really find the weird future of user interfaces. Okay, I need to see this user interface or UI. Why they are saying that it's a weird future? Okay, but yeah, you can say that. You can say that. If Fable 5 is like I can't watch a video that is 20 minutes long and then I have to like hold the context of the entire video on stream and then come up with the, whatever, the realization that holy crap, I need a video that makes sense every 30 seconds or something, that there is something for me to, okay, that's fair. Okay, that's real. Yeah, this is something that I can add on top of. Those kind of videos I want to watch on stream because I know that your time is, yours and mine, both of our times are valuable. So yeah, I mean that's the kind of thing I want to do on stream. Like if I was not on stream, then I would have watched a 20-minute video. It's fine. I can watch it on my own pace. I can pause the video whenever I want, go and grab a bottle of water, come back, and then continue watching the video, not even say anything. But when we are on stream, like I don't want a YouTube video to just play and the chat is going and I'm just sitting there watching the video, not saying anything, not doing anything. I don't want the stream to be like that. If Fable 5, like similar models can't be used by users with subscription, how will they make money? Corp clients only? Probably like a contract-based, access. The company chooses who they want to give the model to, and that's how it goes. And the companies, if you as a AI company or a software company want access to Fable 5, maybe they will make you sign a custom contract with custom pricing and custom terms, like very different from what other people pay for. You want another Sid to react to. His attention span is of housefly, not even goldfish. Even a 7-minute video, he was going to forward it. You can review repo, UI library, and talk about what a freelancer would you like. Oh, no, freelancing would be a video, 100%. Freelancing would be a video. If it's on stream, understandable. Yeah.
Interesting. He said, we are
There's a difference between on stream and off stream, me watching YouTube videos.
now in the part of the AI cycle where people want to see the value in the products they use every day. This is a clear sign that the
1.25.
AI boom is already moving to its final phase. Now, you may think this sounds like a CEO saying the usual CEO stuff. But there is a massive shift because just 3 years prior, the same CEO on the same stage said this. We have been applying AI to make our products radically helpful for a while. With generative AI, we are taking the next step. We are reimagining all our core products, including search. So he moved from let's put AI into everything in 2023 to people want to see the value of AI. As consumers of technology products, we are used to seeing companies say things like this. Every keynote is a future, every feature is revolutionary.
The next platform and medium will be even more immersive, an embodied internet where you're in the experience, not just looking at it. And we call this the metaverse.
But imagine if a car company announced a brand new engine and said, this is the future of driving, we are reimagining the car. And then 3 years later, the same company stood on stage and said, we're now part of the cycle where people want to see the value of the engines they drive every day. You would immediately think, wait, shouldn't that value have been obvious by now? There are 2 reasons why the AI era will end sooner than you think. The first reason is the speed of adoption. The personal computer took decades to become ordinary. Smartphones took years to become the default interface for life. ChatGPT, on the other hand, became mainstream at the end of 2022. By 2023, companies were racing to add AI features. By 2024, AI was in search engines, coding tools, classroom, software, you name it. But by 2025, 2026, the conversation had already shifted from what can AI do to where is the actual value. Stanford's 2026 AI Index said that generative AI reached 53% of the population within 3 years, faster than the PC or internet. And this is mainly because AI didn't need a device to spread. The PC boom.
I think like AI CEOs, they have a ton of money to throw at it. As long as they can keep doing it, it isn't 53% adoption, it's 53% forced adoption. can't spell failure without AI. The AI hasn't arrived yet. We are in the use LLM to scam investors era. Couldn't come sooner. If AI is writing emails, people will be forced to make phone calls instead to get a meaningful response. GitHub.com, and that is open. How does this look? Let's see. What is it? OpenWA, open source WhatsApp API gateway. Nice. WhatsApp is a pain in the ass to integrate in your Node.js or whatever Python application, isn't it? Okay. Infrastructure, nice. Docker, you just Docker it. Okay. Podman.sock, local development, git clone, npm and dev. Non-root production deployment, fine. Create a session. So localhost API session, your API key. Yeah, your API key will come from any third-party provider, isn't it? Set up webhook, API session ID webhooks, your API key, your server.com webhook, message received, session status, your HMAC secret. Nice. People also said EV will replace traditional petrol diesel cars, and yet both exist. People don't want to accept the fact that there can be some projects that can fail. When Metaverse was about to be built by Meta, everybody started jumping on that train, and look at what happened to Metaverse. They smoked $70-80 billion, and nothing came out of it. Absolutely nothing came out of it. Okay, I need to watch this thing. What's happening to UI?
This is the Starbucks.
Bro, it was so shameful to see so many alpha YouTubers blaming looks for a recent Pune Sia case. Bro, you have no idea how deep Twitter goes actually. Don't go to Twitter regarding this case. Don't go there. Holy crap, you would see like humanity dies on Twitter. The kind of things that people say about the deceased. Holy crap. Bro, how many hours do you work in a day? Today, I'm not gonna work as much, but tomorrow, I'm gonna start working 9 a.m. and I will log off at 11 p.m. Yeah, 11 p.m., 11:30, I can finally go to sleep. Interest rates increasing this year. Now investors wanting profitability from AI. That's why we're not losing money from investors. Yeah, that's fair.
Starbucks app. Pretty standard. And this is the future. There's Starbucks plugin for ChatGPT, where agents can finally do things for you. And oh, the old app is done. And the future of computing is still taking forever trying to get me a drink. The most advanced technology ever built just lost the race to a few buttons on an app that's been around for 15 years. Buttons, menus, and screens are getting replaced by a gray rectangle. Just says, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Is this really?
That is actually such a BS dystopia thing. Every application I have seen these days, it's just a text box with a placeholder in it that says, ready when you are. What do you want to do? What is on your mind? It's like, what has these apps boiled down to, man? Midjourney has a new side quest, death. Our doctors cooked. Okay, I need to watch this Fireship video 4 days ago. Is it okay to send piracy sites here? You were asking for something in Discord regarding sports. I found something useful for you. Regarding sports? What was I asking? But okay, send it. Let's see. What do you mean? Regarding sports, what was I asking? Anyway.
Really the future of how we're going to interact with our tech? Well, no. There's actually something much more interesting going on here. I spent the last month deep into the rabbit hole. Talked to the people building at the cutting edge, and there's something else shaping up. A solution, a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's not the buttons and menus and UI we used for the past 40 years. But it's also not chatbots and agents that took over every single app you use. It's something different. But to understand it, we first have to understand why every single attempt at killing user interfaces has been a gigantic failure. Starting from devices. Microsoft just announced that badge-looking new AI device. The Humane Pin raised $230 million to replace screens and ended up being one of the biggest tech fails of all time. Similar thing happened with Rabbit and many any other gadgets. The original vision for Siri and Alexa and Google Home was that they were the future of computing. And now I have this Google Home in the back here, and it's basically a glorified light switch for my smart lights and a way to set alarms when I cook pasta. Anytime I open WhatsApp, now there's this Meta AI button sitting here in the most prominent place in the app. Microsoft went a step further, and now all Windows computers must ship with this Copilot key. But great products spread organically. No one had to put a Gmail key in your keyboard, you just chose to use it because it's a better product. But what's interesting here is that the idea of asking your tech naturally to do things for you seems like it's the future. That's what science fiction has taught us. So why did these products fail? They had billions of dollars, the best teams, but their problem was much simpler. Listen to the demo again.
Get me a ride from my office home now.
Of course, I will book an Uber ride for you from your office to your home. Please confirm the ride.
They are trying to push a new way of interacting with technology for something that our graphical user interface is already amazing at. Booking an Uber, ordering coffee, sending a message. These are all very simple, relatable, habitual tasks done in apps that you know like the back of your hand. Let's make a little experiment. Close your eyes and unlock your phone. Without even looking, you probably know where all the apps on your home screen are. You can probably open the right one you wanted. So this is all happening right here. But it's also where things start to get interesting, because on the other side of the spectrum, we are seeing the biggest gold rush in the last 20 years of tech that no one had predicted. Coding tools like Claude Code and Codex were supposed to be used by software engineers, but they've been spreading like wildfire among regular people to edit videos, create automations, organize files, do your taxes. You can find so many tutorials and guides online, and this is not because someone put a big AI button in your face. This all happened organically. Hell, I'm writing this video in VS Code using Claude Code in a terminal as a writing assistant. I created a system of skills that do things for me and do research and search X. I did my taxes yesterday in a coding tool connected to my Gmail accounts. I have it pull receipts, photos from Google, match everything, and save everything to my Notion for my accountant to review. All without clicking a single button or using a single graphical user interface. Me and many others are now at the stage where I get annoyed when a tool I use doesn't connect to my coding agent to have it do stuff for me. I even get annoyed when my Claude Code agents do things autonomously for like an hour, and now it's asking me to log into my account, which takes like 5 seconds. This is a radical shift in behavior, and this shift is already causing tech products to adapt. Linear, one of the most popular issue tracking tools, went from looking like this to this. PostHog, the tool I use for the analytics of my product Flask, also went from this to looking like this. Salesforce went a step further, and they released a headless version of their product, meaning it doesn't even have a UI because it's meant to be used by agents, robots, not humans. Notion and Google have done the same.
Damn. People already don't know what Salesforce does, and like they have taken away the human element from it. That's crazy. Free live sports and channels. Yeah, I don't know if I should show that because Twitch will catch it, not YouTube. Twitch will catch it. The middle ground, which is talking about AI and apps, is my product for doctors. Now I just have to take certificates from government and I can sell to all doctors in India. Metaverse was a joke. Holy yapper, man. Science fiction has UI that adjusts according to context of the app, not just a genie. Holy shit, man.
By releasing their CLIs, a set of terminal commands meant to be used not by humans, but by agents that allow AI tools to create calendar events, read your email, or get a block from a Notion page. These products spent years carefully crafting their user interface, and now they're basically saying you don't want to use that anymore. So while some products and devices have been trying to kill UI and failed miserably, from the other side of the spectrum, we are seeing incredible organic adoption for tools that are supposed to be for techies. We're seeing normal people getting into terminals, CLIs, and MCPs. They are getting their machine, their agents, to do boring, repetitive, and time-consuming work. Even this very animation, when I was editing videos myself in After Effects, something like this was so painful to manually animate, but I made this fully using Claude Code, some specialized skills and some packages like Remotion, and I didn't touch a single button of a graphical user interface to make this animation. If you told me that like 2 years ago, it would have seemed like pure science fiction. For example, for as much as I love a free, super powerful 3D tool like Blender, navigating this interface to find the one feature I need in a sea of menus makes me sick. I want my agent to do it for me. And so that's it. This is the solution. Everything's gonna be agentic and controlled by chatbots and with no UI, and that's the future. And well, no. Because to understand what's actually happening, we need to dive deeper. We need to understand the one thing that made the graphical user interface work in the first place. And it's also the biggest problem with all of these AI systems: direct manipulation. But before we get to that, we covered a lot of technical stuff so far. Claude Code, agents, terminals, but what if you want to build a real product and you've never touched any of that before? Well, that's available at the link in the description. But now back to the video, because this is where it gets really interesting. Take a photo on your phone and pinch to zoom in. What just happened? Well, what do you mean? It pinched, it zoomed, of course. You didn't type zoom to 200%. You grab the photo itself and manipulate it, or drag a file straight into the trash. You don't describe it, you drag it and you drop it in. This is direct manipulation, and it's the core idea that makes graphical user interfaces work. You have elements, whether it's an album cover, an item in a list, or an icon, and you manipulate those directly. Tapping them, scrolling them, dragging them, zooming, pinching. This all seems very obvious today, but it's the key to understand everything. See, direct manipulation has a superpower. Everything you can do is right there in front of you, ready to be manipulated. You don't have to remember all your commands, just open up a menu and here they are, all the available ones. As long as the things you're manipulating fit on a screen, this is perfect. As long as it's the few options for your coffee in the Starbucks app, it's perfect. But watch what happens when you start to add more complexity, more things to manipulate, options and toggles and views. That's when you need to collapse things into menus. And when a menu is not enough, into a submenu. And when that's not enough, you need different panels. And when you have so many things you can do, you need to have customizable panels where some of them are visible and some of them are not, and you have to choose which ones to show through another menu. This is how we got to the scary, daunting interfaces of how most professional tools look like today. The editor for Instagram stories feels simple. You can take things, move them around, write them with your finger, tap to edit. This is what direct manipulation is great at. Something like Adobe After Effects, for example, feels
This is an interesting video. Holy crap, I did not see myself watching this for 8 minutes straight. Here's how you know the video is good. Make notes of what you think was important in the video. This is a good video that he's pointing out. Okay, Sanjay, I'll check. Bro, there's an AI for doctors. It's insane that they say in future we used to get AI treated for small health issues. Yeah, that's the thing that I want to watch in this Fireship video. I will watch this after this.
Scary and intimidating because it's way more complex than what direct manipulation can actually achieve. So, do you see what's going on here? Every single attempt at introducing revolutionary AI here failed because, well, the graphical user interface in direct manipulation is just better at this stuff. And on the other side of the spectrum, you have chatbots and agentic AI, because once you cross a certain threshold of complexity, graphical interfaces stop becoming an asset and they become a problem. An endless sea of menus, dashboards, submenus, and panels, things you have to learn. So you'd rather have a robot doing that for you. A chat is freeform. You're not bound by some designer building a button for that specific function. You have indirect manipulation. You're asking this agent, this machine, to do something for you, and it goes ahead and does it. So this is it. Really simple interactions will use UI, really complex ones will be.
Bro, I don't think that you should use Grok for even the slightest, like any AI chatbot for health related issues. You should not ask. Go to a real doctor, man. It's not that complicated. I would not even want to tell it that I have a headache, because what if it tries to sell me a medicine that is new in the market and it's just the hottest new thing? Nope, not gonna happen.
Agentic via chat, that's it. Well, I left out something really important here. See, this is not just a gradient from simple to complex. It looks more like this, a normal distribution. Most of the things we do every day with our tech are not just setting a timer, and are also probably not doing analytics on huge databases. It's stuff that is in the middle. It's browsing the web, writing a presentation, booking a flight, checking your email. So what's going on in here, in the middle, is actually what's important and where our missing link is. Take a look at this. This looks like a normal browser with a normal search box. Type, and the best result appears. Maybe the only thing is that it looks like the internet is a bit slow. Well, this website wasn't loaded. It got generated on the spot based on what you typed. No one built this website. Or take a look at this. If you ask Claude to explain relativity to you, instead of a wall of text, it builds an interactive visualization. Now, in principle, this is nothing new. You can build websites and apps with AI now. We saw it. The sponsor of this video is Lovable. But there's something different here. These are not apps that someone built. A machine has decided that a graphical user interface was the best interface for what the user was doing, and then it went ahead and built it on the spot. And it decided the best UI would look like this. This is called generative UI. There's 3 levels of it, and this example in Claude is just level 1. Because this is direct manipulation. It is styled consistently with Claude's brand and colors, but everyone else is catching up. Google just announced that search is going to start generating little apps that help you visualize complex search or topic with generative UI. And sure, these things now are pretty slow to generate on the spot, but just like when I was a kid, a web page would take like a minute to load, and now we just assume it's instant. The same thing will happen to generative UI. In the future, it will look silly to wait a minute for your app to be ready. But level 2 is where things start to get interesting. Take booking a flight. The UI we have now kind of makes sense. You can pick your airports, your dates from a date picker, and this, by the way, is way faster than typing that out on your keyboard and way more accurate than using some voice assistant to do it. So last month, I had to organize a trip to San Francisco for me and my producer Bartek to shoot a video where we went behind the scenes of Figma. I'll leave a link in the description, by the way. It's a pretty cool video. So I had to search for flights from Italy and Poland to SF, adding a stop in New York City, and we weren't even sure about the dates. This is the kind of thing that moves the complexity from here to here. Now, I use Google Flights, for example, and it already has today an AI mode. So I was like, great. But when I typed in my query, it told me it cannot show the results because, yes, this is an AI prompt box, but the resulting UI underneath is regular UI. It's just a grid of flights. So level 2 is keeping a base UI that is, well, regular UI, but where some pieces of that can adapt to be generative. See, this is a mockup I made that starts from the familiar.
That is a good video. This is a good video. So what is the future really based on this? Your application will decide what kind of UI you would want to have. B2B applications, I feel like, are moving more towards the what's on your mind kind of model. But B2C apps, they will still follow the same, the type of UI that makes things simple. Direct manipulation UI, basically. My friend used AI instead of going to the doctor when he faced small accident. Freaking dickhead. Is there any chance that all the health info people ask to AI chats, they may get leaked in the future publicly? Depends what kind of severity there is for that risk. Depends.
Last week, David Holes, the founder of Midjourney, the company best known for generating 6-fingered anime waifus and getting sued by Disney, sat on stage and announced their next big initiative to get inside of you. Midjourney Medical is a new division of Midjourney with the goal to reimagine the foundations of healthcare and our relationships to our bodies. The last time a San Francisco company wanted to reimagine the relationship with my body, I ended up getting Narcan behind the Ben & Jerry's at Fisherman's Wharf, but they said you can't OD on the same thing twice, so I'm feeling optimistic. David went on to basically say that because Midjourney is bootstrapped and profitable, they can afford to focus on something no other frontier AI lab would touch with a 10-foot pole, and that is actually improving the human experience. In today's video, we'll look at how they they plan on doing that, what it may mean for the future of healthcare, and why I now know that I have the bone density of a Civil War widow. It is June 23rd, 2026, and you're watching the Code Report. In today's world, if you want to look inside yourself, you have a few options that were all invented before the personal computer. You've got an MRI machine, which feels like sitting inside a Titan submersible as it screams at you for an hour, or you can do a CT scan, which is much faster, but with that speed comes a microdose of radiation. There's also a DEXA scan, which is more convenient, but causes depression when you get the results and realize that veggie straws don't actually contain any vegetables in them. All three are expensive at best and locked behind the bureaucracy of the healthcare system at worst. Not to mention, the whole industry is gated behind referrals, insurance fights, and wait times that give that pesky lump in your pants time to grow. That's why Midjourney got my attention last week when they announced their goal is to make a medical imaging device called ultrasonic CT that's cheap, fast, and accessible. It works by having you step into a platform and slowly lowers you into a shallow pool of warm water. As you sink, you pass through a ring of 500,000 tiny sensors that are each about the size of a grain of sand, equipped with a microscopic speaker and microphone that fires ultrasonic waves through your body at 1,000,000 times per second. When the waves come back, depending on what they pass through, they come back in different shapes. This creates terabytes of data per second about your insides, but reconstructing a coherent image from ambiguous, noisy input is ironically the one thing Midjourney has spent years perfecting. The end result looks a lot like what you get with today's MRIs, but at nearly 100 times the speed and without having to marinate in the screaming tube. Because this whole process is just sound waves, some water, and eventually a minute of your time, Midjourney believes getting scanned should be much more common than it is today. But to do that, it needs to be available in a place you actually want to visit. And as Robert Kraft once told me, there's no better place than a spa. So they're also launching Midjourney Spa, a 25,000 square foot space in San Francisco at the end of 2027, complete with hot tubs, saunas, cold plunges, and in their words, cozy rooms of pools of golden light which softly scan your body. The pitch is that you show up for a relaxing day, dip into some water, maybe turn down some LSD from an early FTX employee, and the full body scan just sort of happens as a side effect. But before you get too excited about cold plunging with Linux kernel maintainers, there are some people who have doubts, and they happen to be doctors. The biggest critique is that ultrasound is great at soft, squishy stuff near the surface, like your thyroid, kidneys, or abdomen, but the laws of physics prevent sound waves from traveling through air or bone, which means your air-filled lungs and your skull-wrapped brain are basically invisible to it, and clever vibe-coded software is never going to fix that. It's also extremely early. That 60-second scan is a goalpost, but today, the prototype takes about 20 minutes to finish and has no FDA clearance. So for now, the only thing it's legally allowed to tell you is your body composition, which if you're watching this, I could probably tell you as well. So the current plan is that over the next year, they'll be refining the hardware, running research trials, and building out the first research spa before it opens at the end of 2027. In the meantime, they'll keep submitting test results to the FDA to slowly unlock the actual disease detecting stuff, build out Gen 3 of their scanner, which they hope to have done in 2028, and scale a fleet of over 50,000 machines by 2031, which is enough to give monthly scans to 1 billion people. So no, the Midjourney spa probably isn't deleting 30% of.
What the fuck are they gonna make money with? If doctors are already discrediting it, who's gonna use it? It's just tech is again for the rich people, isn't it? That's what the real shift of software is. Previously, like if your friend had a computer in his house, you already thought that that friend is a rich ass. Then Wi-Fi became the next gold standard of richness. If you had mobile data, which was super expensive to begin with, but then you found out that one of your friends had Wi-Fi in his house, then you would look at that friend as being like, okay, he is rich. So then became the affordable tech space era that we started living in, where everything was cheap, everything was affordable, and we were able to hoard up all the stuff that we wanted. And now we are back to the expensive stuff, expensive tech again, aren't we? Hey Parshva, how you doing, bro? Man, what my messages never show, what the fucking why? Said the Sekiro guys, how's going on, man? Yeah, it's going good, bro, it's going good. I'm actually thinking of firing up Sekiro now. Grok has AI doctor. Is there any chance that all health melted for 4 mass? How does AI? Okay, anyway. We are back into the phase of tech is only for the rich people. Gaming is for the rich people. Internet is for the rich people pretty soon, because how Jio and Airtel have been increasing the prices. I'm pretty sure that Try would step in and they would ask Jio and Airtel to give out a 500 megabyte or 1 GB a day plan. And yeah, are you planning to buy any games in Steam Summer Sale? Bro, don't pressure me into buying a game, man. Please don't. I've already not finished my existing library of games. Let's see what games I still haven't played in my Steam very quickly. How many hours have you played Sekiro, bro? I'll show you. 1 second. Let's Steam boot up. Library, Sekiro. Playtime. It says 1 minute, but it's not actually 1 minute. I can show you Sekiro how far I have reached, so you can get an idea how much time I spent. So yeah, get off the toilet, dude. Hey Beach, how you doing, bro? I'm thinking about streaming Sekiro right now. I think Jio Airtel have been raising prices, but compared to every other country, it's still very cheap. I know. But I'm saying that 5 years from now, how expensive mobile data will become.
Of old deaths next year, and the haters roasting the physics have legit reasons to be hating.
I think every new tech follows same thing. First, rich people buy, indirectly fund development to company, and company expand for mass users. Yep. And then the company tries to expand a little bit too quickly, and then ends up gatekeeping the technology themselves, only keeping it exclusive for the rich people. Once again, it starts off with rich people buying tech, and it ends with rich people buying tech. And then we get to know what the wealth gap is increasing, and it'll be very tough to become rich in the future. I mean, yeah, that's the... What's up, bro? I'm great. Nothing much, man. I'm just streaming today. Somebody is playing Overwatch, Frost Phoenix. Okay, he's playing it right now. Let's do it. Let's see the massacre. And by the way, what about the internship? Did you select anyone? I'm thinking of revising my backlogs, thinking to apply. 3 of them are already selected for my internship. Yeah. So yesterday I had like 4 calls. You know, a crazy thing that happened yesterday. I was interviewing one guy, and I asked simple questions like, where are you from? What tech stack do you work with? And do you know the terms of my internship? And he was fine with all of that. And I told him that, okay, bro, see you on 5th of July, the first Sunday call that we will have when we will kick off the internship. And just before disconnecting the call, I happened to ask him, what's your situation? Are you a student? Are you professional? What are you doing right now? And he said that he's 2023 graduate. 2023 graduate. Can you believe that? 3 years have passed. He's not able to find a job. So then I'm like, bro, where do you live? What state, what part of the country do you live in? And he told me he lives in Bangalore. I was blown away by that. I'm like, you live in Bangalore 3 years and you haven't been able to find a job. Seriously, like that's your situation? And then I had to reject the guy from my internship because I had to tell him, like, it's not like you're going to earn money. And then I asked him, why do you want to join my internship in the first place? So he's like, I want real work experience. Then I'm like, bro, this is not real work experience. I'm mentoring you. I will be teaching you how web development works, how good design guidelines work, and how you can end up with a product idea, how you can end up with a product that you can proudly show off to recruiters when you eventually start interviewing. You are already 3 years behind when it comes to finding a job. So rather than doing my internship, just go out there and get a job. That's much more beneficial for you rather than spending a full year with me, which, by the way, you have no guarantee that you will survive because if you are sitting free in your home, not getting a job, then I will expect that you will get a lot more done and you should accelerate at light speed when it comes to software development compared to the BTech and degree holding students who are currently in their college and they have other responsibilities. So they will move a little bit slower compared to you. So then I had to reject the guy. I have to be like, bro, find a job that's much more beneficial for you. Scribble at 1:30. Actually, let's play Sekiro today. I was asking a guy to add me on Steam and getting ignored. Hell nah, man. What the fuck? What is this situation? Yeah, I know. Not getting job in Bangalore in 3 years is crazy. And that's such a... On a whim, I asked him, like, what's your situation? And I'm like, if I never asked him what his situation was, he would have been in the internship and I would have spent a whole year with him, unknowingly wasting his 1 year worth of potential and never knowing, like, what's up with this guy. So I really need to, ask people what your situation is before I start offering them internship, because I don't ask any, there's no cracking my internship interview. There's no such thing. I only ask basic questions to evaluate if you really need my internship. And if I realize that you don't need me and you are better off doing something else, then I will ask you to do that something else. I landed in Bangalore. I got job in 4 months. Bro, it is you. Glad you did ask me. Yeah, I know, right? I was struggling for job, and the moment I landed in Bangalore, I got job in 4 months. You know me, 2 months. I landed a job in Bangalore. It's that easy. Physically present in the tech capital of India and still being unemployed. That's, I mean, I'm not here to insult the guy, obviously. I'm sure that there is some problem with him. But in the context of me considering him for my interview, like, yeah, for my internship, he's gonna get rejected. There is no way I'm accepting him. I don't want to waste anybody's time for no reason. The reason that college students are in the perfect area, perfect zone, is because they are hungry for real world experience. The moment that they finish their internship with me, they are gonna graduate, so they can have the confidence that I got in the internship and I got real experience before my classmates had the chance to. And they will tackle the real world with much more confidence and they will be able to land a job. Bro, add me, bro. I'm asking for like 1 month. OG Yuvraj 1. Then you can send a request to me. What the hell, bro? This is my username on Steam. Send a request to me. Could he be lacking skills, bro? I don't care about that. But basically, I'm just saying what my experience was interviewing him yesterday. I wish him the best, but still, he's gonna need it. He's gonna need all the luck in the world, isn't it? I already sent. You never accepted. What the hell? Friends. Where is your request, bro? There are no invites. What was it? OG Yuvraj 1. There are no users. Try quick invite. Down in search you need. Your groups pending invites. There are no groups. Recently played with pending invites. Add a friend. Yeah, correct. Wrong. Generate a link to share with the email address and be instantly connected when they accept. Okay, fine. Let's just copy it and let's just send it. Yeah, use it. Yuvraj. Wrong dialogue. I was sitting in my village applying and thinking, why am I not getting job? The moment I landed in Bangalore, everything changed. Got job. I mean, yeah, fair. See Discord. What the hell? But I'm already here. You use it, bro. You use it. Steam issue, I guess. Probably. Steam has a beef with me, it seems like, isn't it? What else? Yeah, probably Steam issue. Screw it. How Indians are treated abroad. Alright, I wanna play Sekiro now. Fuck it. I do not know if I'd be able to look at the chat while I play Sekiro. I don't know how I would do it. Maybe using my phone I can do it. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. One second. Live. There it is. Yeah, I did mention. You can check on my Discord server in the announcement. I have mentioned, but I guess it's easy to miss, isn't it? Let's close this out. Let's there's this problem with Sekiro and the mic. Open YouTube on phone. Yeah. Now YouTube is open in my phone right now. Man, this is too loud. Yo, Sekiro time. Yep. Oh. Yeah, the electricity went away, so I'm going the wrong way. Computer or keyboard, what is it? Right here. Right here. Fuck you. Everybody dead? Seems like it. Yeah, everybody's dead. Yeah. Now there are 3 fuckers on other side. I just know it. I hate these little shits, man. Boss fight when? Bro, if you want Biome Summer Sale, you could try Far Cry. You finally Sekiro today, huh? Someone gonna rage quit BGM. Nah, I'm not gonna rage quit it. I'm not gonna rage quit it. I know that this game requires a lot of patience, and I'm willing to give it that. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just skip all of the mini bosses right here, and I don't wanna fight them. Yeah, you guys can feel free to waste your time. I'm not gonna. Oh, this fucker right there. I'm lost. here. And that's a bitch of a boss right there. I know that there is a boss. This fucker. Oh shit, man. Dedication on peak. If you still will start laughing at each death. Nah, I'm not gonna. Yesterday I fought so many bosses, man, you don't even know. And I cleared all of them. Oh shit. Right here. There is also another boss here. There's a fat guy here. There it is, that fat guy. Not gonna fight you though. I'm gonna go this way. Shit! I got eaten by dogs! Now if only I could clear this boss down here. This fuck ass idiot right there. If only. Bro, keep going. Count +1. Yeah, I know. fuck off. I'm not gonna waste my time on any of you. Fucking hell, man. Now come at me, bitch. Just about to drink. Stuck on the last one. Bro, I think you need to learn more combo. I think you're missing on something. Nah, I don't think so. Is it worth to take the subscription of Tier 3 college? Okay, I don't know what that college is. Unseen Aid, huh? I got that. I'm parrying it just fine. I just need to time it better. I'm not gonna fight any of you bitches. I'm sorry. What do these fishes do? The controls are not that good. I'm gonna be honest here. GTA 5. Okay. Bro said audience asking to buy subscription at Coder. You want to come rage bet him, I guess. Ankush Dharkar Tier 3 College. Bro, if you buy that, you might as well unsubscribe from my channel, I would say. Because I clearly failed in teaching you things. If you take Ankush Dharkar Tier 3 subscription, might as well unsubscribe, seriously. I have no use for you. Did you buy it in offer, bro? Did I buy what? Sekiro? Uh-oh. Shouldn't have gotten hit. There is no point. Why bro Ankush expresses himself as most genuine guy on tech space? Is he faking? Do you seriously think he's being genuine? Nah. I got blocked from him a long time ago. When I called out his state-based racism, he blocked me. Second. क्या हो गया? is this? Sekiro Sunday stream suffering. Stream Sunday suffering Sekiro. Is this coder guy new or is he said hit or something? Adding up Ankur like okay. I'm kind of done with this. There is no point of streaming Sekiro if I'm just gonna die all the time. क्या हुआ? सीधा स्पीकर यहाँ है. Oh. Is this coder guy new or is he still hit or something not adding up? Ankur. It's like below the bottom line entity. If he was asking for chai, you can see got finished later. But Ankur when I later him, nah, I pass. The hell are you trying to say, UX? It's expensive shit, man. Like in offer too. I did not buy Sekiro, by the way. Wink, wink. You know what that means. Rage quit without rage. Yeah. Oh man. Quite brutal. Fucking hell, man. You the pirate king or what? Not the pirate king. I would say I'm a pirate minister. Yeah. That's a lot better.
I'm Raymond Zhang. I work as a software engineer making $306,500 and I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm going to be sharing all of my finances between my bills and my investments. This is cost of living. I'm a software engineer working at Meta. In terms of my role, I earn $306,500 on average. After taxes and retirement contributions, I am currently taking home about $4,000 a month. And sources of income. I work anywhere between 40 to 50 hours a week on average. In terms of my day-to-day, it can be really anything. My role is fairly dynamic, so I could be doing anything from software engineering and actual coding to some of the more sort of project management or product management stuff, as well as some data science sort of analysis. Prior to joining my current company, I had spent 2 years living in Dallas, and I moved here about 7 or 8 months ago, back in July of 2025. In terms of base rent, I am paying $2,600 a month. Amenity fees are included in the base rent. Utilities will cost anywhere between $150 to $170 a month. My electricity bill here is about 50% higher than it was in Dallas, from about $20 to $30 per month to about $50 a month. I feel like I am getting good value. A lot of the comparable areas that are closer to my work could run anywhere between $3,500 to $3,700 per month, and I'm getting everything that I wanted out of this apartment. I live—
Bro, not to me. I mean, this guy is not looking like a girl at all to me. I don't know what lens you are looking. Protein maxers are crying like Chat Tag. Oh yeah, I know. Chat Tag also made a video on that Ketan Agarwal case. It's like they have thrown away their humanity down the drain, bro. Simple as that. Is this Evolve version of Day in My Life? Yeah, it does feel like it. Does
The
feel like
countertops
it.
aren't exactly ideal for the amount that I'm paying. Public transit, I'll sometimes spend around $30 per month, but most of the time it's zero. I live in the Bay Area without a car, and so I think one of the big things to me is the accessibility to public transit. I live about 5 minutes away from the nearest Bay Area rapid transit station. I'm actually quite used to living car-free. I had lived previously in Dallas for 2 years without a car and got around in very similar ways. I picked out this apartment also specifically for its proximity to all of the things that I would really want to go to on a regular basis. So that'd be cafes, boba shops, as well as the grocery store. For those, I just walk, and for anything else, I would either take the public transit or in certain cases, take rideshare. Our company, like many other companies around the Bay Area, have shuttles that go around the area, and I utilize those to get to and from work.
Like there are seriously some people who are Ankur Dharkar, right? Ankur Dharkar tier 3. If I just search that much, wants you on tier 3 college, like he's obviously blocked me. Yeah, Ankush Dharkar has blocked you. But this thing, building tier 3 college, how much does this cost? I'm kind of it is still waitlist. So there is no way I can pay for it, is it? So I'm not gonna find what is T3C4, how is this different from Coursera or YouTube. Where's the price? Where's the pricing? Cancellation policy. Oh, there is बाहर कपड़ा देख लो. नहीं है ना? Yeah. You may request a full refund within 24 hours of purchase, provided you have not used any credits or accessed any premium features included in the module. Once credits have been consumed or premium feature accessed, the purchase is non-refundable. AI analysis credits are non-refundable once used. If you purchase credits but have not used any, you may request a refund within 24 hours of purchase. Verification credits are refundable if the verification process have not been yet initiated. There is so much breakdown of a refund policy. It's just, it tells me that this guy doesn't have faith in his own product. Refund policy is like crazy. Vibe coded gradient website. Yeah, oh, there it is. Here's the pricing. So early access is 299 per year. 300 rupees per year is like 1 rupee a day, isn't it? Kind of. 365 days of a year, and you're paying 1 rupee a day. Less than 1 rupee a day. Founding member. For people who want everything and want to talk to the people building it, more start here. Direct chats with Ankush at the builder team. Priority mentor conversations. All premium features unlocked up to fair use limits. Founding member badge on your profile forever. 1499 to 999. Piss off. One-time services. Resume insights for 100 rupees. In-person resume review for 799. What does that? What the fuck does this mean? In-person resume review and what is resume insights? Aren't both the same things? Personality development pack. Yeah. For 12,000 rupees, personality development pack. I'm gonna screenshot this. Who couldn't tolerate me calling his state-based racism out, by the way. Why did you stop Sekiro, bro? Because I got tired of dying. I can only take so much in one day. Try guessing. In-person meaning it will be an online meeting or something. But isn't that the same thing? Anyway, 6 months of coaching on communication, presence and confidence. Regular check-ins and personalized guidance. Verified profile badge included as bonus. This guy is really bullish on the verified profile badge. What is this? Another version of Twitter that he is building. Priority access to everything in founding member. A piss off. 12,000 rupees for a personality development. This tool is absolutely nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And this guy is acting like, oh my god, this is gonna be life-changing.
What do you do for fun in your free time?
That's an excellent question. In terms of what I do in my free time, there are really three major areas that I spend my money on. The first is finances, so really a lot about the credit cards and churning and that sort of thing, as well as my personal finances. There's also a big aspect of travel, whether that's domestic or international, and I am also an active participant in the furry community. I currently spend about $1,000 a year just for the privilege of owning the credit cards that I currently hold on to. In terms of my hobbies, I generally spend between $400 and $500 a month across all of them, though in certain cases I will spend a little bit more money, and I'm currently saving up for a fursuit. On average, depending on where your maker is, as well as how reputable they are, a fursuit will generally cost between $4,000 to $7,000. The furry community means a lot of different things to various people. To some
During that last mission in GTA 5, which decision did you take, Sid bro? I actually played all three. I took all three. I'm like, I want to take the whole experience. Even if I got the game for free on Epic, I was like, I want to go after all the three scenarios. I killed Michael, I killed Trevor, and then I killed, obviously, Devin Weston. But the first time that I was prompted for that kind of decision, I actually went against Devin Weston. Because I'm like, oh, fuck off. This billionaire guy doesn't pay people and thinks that he can get away with things. Is it better than ChatGPT Pro or Claude? Just give me that comparison. How are you better on those simple tasks that are replaced by AI and people long day ago? This is pure bullshit. What are you trying to ask, UX?
Some people, it's a way of expressing sewing, but it'll eventually end up on there. So my character currently is a bit of a cyborg hybrid between a canine as well as a robot, known in the community colloquially as a protogen. I think for really anything mentioning furry in the furry community as well, because of it being
No campus placement, low percentage, what to do? Offline. It's called off-campus placement. Just do that. Done.
हाँ वीडियो अपलोड होने के टाइम से बना रखा है, जैसे कि हमारा एक ये वाला सेटअप है और आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो चारों वॉल्स पे ना हमने डिफरेंट डिजाइन करा है। एक तरफ ऑरेंज है, उस पे गोले गोले डिजाइन बना दिए, फिर व्हाइट है, उस पे ग्रीन डिजाइन है। ये वाली वॉल है जिसपे हमने ये वाला एरिया छोड़ा जिसके अंदर हमने एलईडी स्ट्रिप लगाई है, एंड ये वाली वॉल कुछ हमने ऐसे बनाई है, ये ना पूरा वुड का है, उस पे एक डिजाइन है जिसके अंदर हमने मल्टीपल लाइट्स लगवाई हैं। तो कभी ए रोल शूट करना हो, जैसे आपने मेरी ये वाली वीडियो में देखा होगा, कुछ ऐसा दिखाई देता है, या अगर हम बी रोल्स वगैरह निकालते हैं इसके ऊपर, भाई बहुत प्यारे दिखाई देते हैं। और यहाँ पे हमारा एक मेन सिस्टम है जिसके अंदर हमारा सारा डेटा रहता है, जो भी हम शूट करते हैं। सबसे पहला स्टेप यही होता है कि भैया इस सिस्टम में लाके कॉपी कर दो कि डेटा इधर-उधर नहीं होना चाहिए। YouTube
Do you know there's a problem with this kind of thing that I see?
इसके अंदर हमारा सारा डेटा रहता है जो
Right here. Why is there no back? Why is there no space between the wall and the CPU? It's something that I don't understand. If I was ever building a CPU, I would like keep it sideways, mounted up on the wall, so it has like front space, back space, and side space, all of them at one point. And I would like use a thermal whatever, the small thermal camera to see like if it is getting like proper air cooling or not. But sticking it right behind the wall, you're choking it, aren't you? I was telling about that Ankur course, that it's pure piece of shit. Yeah, what else is it? Personality development for 12,000 rupees. You need to pay a guy who couldn't even tolerate me calling out his state-based racism. Piss off. Personality development, my ass. Personality development, my ass.
नहीं लगता भाई यहाँ पे क्या कुछ सीन है, एकदम ऐसे गैलरी सी दिखाई देती है। अब यहाँ पे एक करके रूम खोलते हैं। सबसे पहले तो हमारा एक मेंस वॉशरूम है, यहाँ पे यूरिनल्स वगैरह हो गए, सीट हो गई और कुछ ऐसा लंबा सा वॉशरूम रखा है, पूरा एकदम ऐसा लगता है कुछ कॉर्पोरेट वाली जगह में है। इसी डोर के जस्ट बगल में एक और डोर है, इसको खोलेंगे तो यहाँ पे भी एकदम बढ़िया लंबा सा वॉशरूम हमारे को मिलेगा। लेकिन ये वाला जो वॉशरूम है ना, थोड़ा हमने गेस्ट के हिसाब से रखा, कोई आया है स्टूडियो में कुछ भी है या किसी फीमेल को यूज करना हो तो उस हिसाब से हमने इसको बनाया। ये हर किसी के लिए अलाउड नहीं है। और इसी के जस्ट सामने एक और ऐसे सीमलेस डोर मिल रहा है, तो यहाँ पे हमने एक और शूटिंग सेटअप बनाया। आपने ये वाले सेटअप भी देख लिए होंगे। एक इसके अंदर ये वाली वॉल है जिसके अंदर लाइट है, फिर एक ये वाली वॉल है, ये वाला सेटअप कुछ ऐसा दिखता है वीडियो में, फिर ये वाली वॉल है, ये कुछ ऐसा दिखता है वीडियो में। तो हम हर स्टूडियो को ना डिफरेंट तरीके से यूज करते हैं। जैसे स्ट्रेट भी यूज कर लिया, फिर एक कॉर्नर भी यूज कर लिया, फिर ये स्ट्रेट यूज किया और ये कॉर्नर यूज किया, तो मल्टीपल सेटअप बन जाते हैं एक ही के अंदर। और इसके अंदर भी हमने कुछ फॉर्म वगैरह लगा रखी है। और एक चीज हमारे को फील हो रही है वो है एको। तो आपको या तो ज्यादा सामान रखना पड़ेगा जिससे आपका एको ना हो, या फ्लोर पे आप कुछ बिछा भी सकते हो। तो हम ना कुछ इस तरीके से रग्स वगैरह बिछा देते हैं शूटिंग के टाइम में, जिससे वो एको वगैरह नहीं होता। और इधर भी हमारे प्रॉप्स वगैरह रखे हैं, कुछ ऐसे शेल्फ हमने बना दिए जिसके अंदर कुछ डिफरेंट प्रॉप्स ये
Hey Danaramu, how you doing, bro? Do you support anti-natalism? What is that? Meaning of anti-natalism: philosophical and ethical position that views procreation as unethical and argues that humans should abstain from having children. Nah, dude, I'm natalist, if that makes sense. I do think that we should give birth to kids. I'm never going to be against the idea of giving birth to kids. Like, if humanity is not going to keep itself on planet Earth, then Why are we even living, bro? Can you share your GPU, bro? Can you share GPU details? Yeah, I can. Right here. This is my GPU details. Yeah, right here. RTX 3080. क्या हालचाल गुरु? लाइव कब आए? 12 बजे ब्रो. Tag Sunny K Gupta, bro. His best friend, another ass. Nah, it's fine. Said, are you buying T3 chat subscription? Why? Why would I buy that? Is there something going on you know and I don't know? Is it the real example of selling hope to poor like tier 3 strategy? I have no idea. I mean, is it a hope selling strategy? I don't know. But it is a shit strategy that I know for sure. What is with T3? Why did you ask if I'm buying a subscription? Now I'm curious. Go to Canvas, login. Give me K2. Huh? Where is the pricing page? Said by nice shirt, nice hairline, good skin, cool minimalist background, happy face, deadly combo. There is no pricing page in T3 chat. That's crazy. Alright, I will do this. What's the energy consumption of your laptop, bro? Why do you want to know so much details about my laptop? Now I'm getting suspicious. Now I'm actually getting suspicious. Boring mode. So this is boring mode. Okay. Where is pricing? Where is pricing? Settings, feedback, sign out. T3 chat is fully vibe coded. Yeah, I don't care much about that. But where is the the pricing? There it is. Account. There it is. Upgrade. Price shown at checkout. This is the shittiest thing I've ever seen in a product design. Seriously? How much is it? Let's check. ₹750 per month. 785 rupees per month. So that's like what? $9? Isn't it? Chat dialog model option. What's the premier price? ₹4,903 per month. Fuck off. Why so? Let Bryson or video face cam. Try increasing it. It's actually raining outside. 1 second. Better? Better? Yeah, a little bit better. What's happening with my hair today, man? Just want to plan for a laptop purchase, bro. I'm concerned about power consumption in my case. Written $8 per month upon clicking on models. Oh, okay. Sid, I have become a fan of your convos and way of giving answers. Bro, come live often. How would our days pass without live streams? Bro. Okay. Become a member, I guess. Like that would enable you to watch members only live streams. So you can become a member and you can access all the past live streams that I have done. Prodigy Engineer. I assume that you have a job, don't you? And you have a DP of Harkirat. That's crazy. You're saying that you have become a fan of me, but Harkirat is in your DP. Just want to plan for laptop. Okay. What type of songs you listen to? I love 90s song. I actually can show you. Music.youtube.com. I can actually show you what kind of songs I listen to right here. Carnival of Rust, Linkin Park, Dhurandhar, Breaking Benjamin, Poets of the Fall, Imagine Dragons, Breaking Benjamin, Avicii, Lost Frequencies, Kygo, Muse, Ed Sheeran, Martin Garrix, Russian Bandana. So it's like Punjabi, Hindi and English all mixed together. So yeah, pretty much a little bit of everything I listen to. Not everything, but you can see the diversity in my music collection right here. Okay, let's get out of here. Hey Sid, is it better to get a distribution first and then create a SaaS or product? No, first create a product and only then get distribution, because there is no use of distribution if you don't have a product. Why would you want to focus on getting distribution and then figure out how you want to get the product out? Get a product and then work on distribution all you want. Monsoon has hit there. Yep. It is actually raining outside this window right here. Try using a ring light. Nah, it's fine. And increase brightness the software way. I mean, I can. Can I? It's not that dark. It's not looking that dark, is it? Let me check on my own account on YouTube. Second. Just 1 second. Yeah, it's not that dark. It's apparent that there is lighting issue, but it's raining outside. I can't open the window. It will fix the lighting issue, but it will mess up all the camera and the laptop. Snitch. Like Dhruv Rathi and Theo, do you think their chat would have worked out if they didn't have an audience? That's a different thing. Theo did not think about this. Neither did Dhruv Rathi. Both of them, they were YouTubers. They did something else. They were not in the AI space at all before, and they saw an opportunity and they jumped onto it. Like their distribution happened years before they created a product. So that's the wrong way of thinking about it. You really can see he learned end certification from his Twitch days for that pricing page. Oh yeah, he has. What the hell, man? Big L. Yeah, it is a big L. Spotted. Do you use Alexa? No. Is it worth buying an Alexa? No, it's not. I guess you can bitch about someone if you have invested money in their courses. Oh, you can't bitch about someone. Oh yeah, that's fair. Sid is Dhanda Neoli wala fan. What does that mean, Coder Army? Who's Dhanda Neoli wala? I'm not sure. Coder Army, are you Rohit Negi batch? Why you put the name Coder Army though? Dada kal exam, how will I study? It's the final sem. Yeah, but it's not like end of your life. You're still gonna live after tomorrow, so chill out. Are you in Rohit Negi batch? I mean that guy, he can be. His name literally is Coding Army. Coder Army, I'm sorry. I want to watch this. Sometimes YouTube even crashes on me. I don't know why.
नो वे भाई, फ्लैट तो लेते रहेंगे, ये देख लेते हैं। जा पूछ के एक बार।
1.5 लाख 3 BHK
बोला तो रेंट बढ़ा दी 50 से 55। इसका रेंट कितना होगा आपको नहीं आइडिया? बालकनी से ऐसा व्यू है। चल भाई बहुत औकात के बाहर हो गया। नो ब्रोकर जो ऐप है वो बेसिकली खुद ब्रोकर है। कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है, हर जगह बोल रहे हैं कि बैचलर नॉट अलाउड। ये किचन है। अच्छा ओके, ये भी नहीं है। बेड्स आर आल्सो रेंटेड। वो डामी मॉडल कौन सा है? LG। बहुत छोटा है, बहुत छोटा है। फ्लैट कुछ खास नहीं था, काफी छोटा ही है। यहाँ सोसाइटी में भी कोई पूल नहीं है।
लिमोजिन देख के अच्छा तो लगा था।
अबे लैम्बोर्गिनी है वो।
अबे यार लैम्बोर्गिनी देख के अच्छा तो लगा था, शायद अच्छी सोसाइटी होगी, पर नहीं, कुछ नहीं बना यहाँ पे। और ऑफिस से तो बहुत ही ज्यादा दूर।
ये गेम ही काफी बड़ा मेन इशू है। 12 किलोमीटर दूर है यहाँ से, तो सुबह जाने में बहुत दिक्कत होगी। तो इसके बाद मुझे मेरे एक दोस्त का कॉल आता है, वो कह रहा था कि उसको 3 BHK मिला है, तू और मयंक उसमें इंटरेस्टेड हो गया क्या? तो मैंने बोला हाँ भाई ऑब्वियसली। तो फिर ओनर से बात किया, बोला तो रेंट बढ़ा दी 50 से 55, मेंटेनेंस 661, फर्निश लिखा था बट सेमी फर्निश, एसीज और कबोर्ड है बस। 61 फॉर अ सेमी इज नॉट बैड। इसलिए हमने डिसाइड किया कि हम लोग सैटरडे को विजिट करेंगे। तो प्लान ये था कि शिवम और मयंक ऑटो से जाएंगे और मैं बाइक से जाऊंगा, क्योंकि मैं बाइक पर हूं, बिना बाइक के कहीं जा नहीं सकता, और इस कारण हो गई एक दिक्कत। बहुत तेज बारिश चालू हो चुकी है और मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता, बस यहाँ पाऊंगा। तू बस एक हॉरिजॉन्टल वीडियो बना ले फ्लैट का। तो आधे घंटे बाद मुझे शिवम का कॉल आता है, भाई मां कसम पता है मैं वर्टिकल वीडियो बना।
Who is Dhanda? Why is it not sounding very wrong to me? Bro, Russian Bandana is Dhanda Neoli wala song. Oh, okay. No, I like that Russian Bandana song. I don't know why. No, Prodigy, I'm not in Rohit batch. Why is your name Coder Army though? Maybe you're just a fan, isn't it? There, right here. Let's watch the chat tag video.
चीज हुई है, बंगाल में अंडे बैन हो चुके हैं। और अगर आप सोच रहे हो कि अंडे बैन कहां से हुए, क्यों हुए, तो इतना से जान लो कि जो स्कूल के बच्चों को मिड डे मील दी जाती थी जिसमें अंडा होता था, उसको अब बदला जा रहा है और सात्विक खाना दिया जाएगा आगे से। क्यों? क्योंकि एक न्यू गवर्नमेंट पायलट प्रोजेक्ट हुआ है जिसमें ये सारी मिड डे मील की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इस्कॉन को दे दी गई है। अब इस्कॉन क्योंकि एक स्ट्रिक्ट डाइटरी प्रिंसिपल को फॉलो करता है, तो उसी वजह से अब बच्चों की मिड डे मील भी एक सात्विक स्ट्रिक्ट भोजन वाली बन जाएगी, जिसमें अंडों का तो नामो निशान नहीं होने वाला है। अंडे छोड़ो, प्याज, गार्लिक, इवन मसरूर की दाल तक कंप्लीटली रिमूव हो चुकी है। यस, मसरूर की दाल भी। क्यों? यहीं से आता है मेन पॉइंट। अब ध्यान से सुनना, जरा ये वीडियो देखो पहले।
मसूर की दाल क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा प्रोटीन आने की वजह से ये भी प्रोहिबिटेड है।
सुना आपने क्या कहा? मसरूर की दाल प्रोहिबिटेड है क्योंकि उसमें हद से ज्यादा प्रोटीन है। और मैं इतने टाइम से कहता हूं कि यहाँ पर एक डीप स्टेट एजेंडा चल रहा है, बट ये और क्या है? ओपनली प्रोटीन को कहा जा रहा है कि ज्यादा है तो वो फूड ही बुरा है।
मसूर की दाल क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा प्रोटीन आने की वजह से।
Okay. Both sides are taking L here, so I'm not gonna. By the way, there are only 3 people here. Hey Dev, what are you watching today? Not much. Once I saw a video about an apartment in Tokyo, 60K a month. I thought, fuck, so fucking high, and then got to know rent in the cities here in India. You remember that Matchbox flats that we watched a video of in Tokyo? Not Tokyo. It was it Beijing or Shanghai maybe? Was it Tokyo? Crazy rent apartments. Was it Tokyo? Was it China? I can't remember. Smallest rent apartments. Oh, Hong Kong. That was Hong Kong. Yeah, you remember this? Anything is better when you compare your house to this. Anything is better. I am Sid the IT guy fan. Yeah, thanks man. Me always here, just in background. It's on Hong Kong, bro. Yeah. Dada, tension for tomorrow's exam. Tension supply na pe jaye. Bro, you're still gonna be alive after tomorrow's exam. What's the point?
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
$17.50.
Could I have a tour of your apartment?
It's a micro studio, is that okay?
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Welcome to my 80 square foot apartment.
Entire apartment right here. Look at me laying down. Like, I almost laid down the entire apartment. I seriously had no idea where the bed was going to come from.
What about for you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the whole apartment. That's insane. How much do you pay for rent in New York?
$17.50.
Anyway. the importance of changing your room. I have to work on first getting a room. भाई हैदराबाद में नो ब्रोकर इज यूजलेस, ब्रोकर ही लिस्टिंग कर रहे हैं. मैं खुद परेशान हो चुका हूँ. 6-7 months मुझे खुद वापस धंधा शुरू करना पड़ेगा. I thought that you are natively living in Hyderabad, like you live in your parents' house. But now you're saying that you live on rent? If you like AI regulation, let's see.
It's not like OpenAI never released the same model in different sizes before. I'm sure we've all been confused by their naming convention in their models. I mean, just look at all these models. How do you expect anyone to choose the right model for the right job? Now, OpenAI's newest release of GPT 5.6 model consolidates into 3. The GPT 5.6 model was announced as Sol, Terra, and Luna. Sol being the biggest and the most advanced, and Luna being the smallest. And if you've been using Anthropic models before, it mirrors a lot like their Haiku, Sonnet, and Opus variants. Except until recently, of course, we had a new Mythos tier, which later nerfed into yet another model called Fable. I know, a lot to keep track of as a consumer, but it actually gets worse. These models are just from top to.
Who is Ruhi Senet? Who's that? The fattest country one. I was living in Bren Avalon in Bangalore and I was giving 55k. 55k for rent, dude. That's a whole ass salary in Kolkata. Couldn't save anything, so I left the city and moved to hometown. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, parents are staying with me because my sister is studying in Hyderabad. Oh, okay. Where are you natively from? Like, parents are staying with you. That means that you have called your parents to Hyderabad. But where do your parents live? Where did you move to Hyderabad from? Is my question. Like, where were you born, basically? What city or state are you born in? We had this boy, How had cracked TCS. Hey, Garinder Kumar. He's a documentary filmmaker, very high quality documentary. Was I watching a Ruhi Senet video just now? Okay, 1 second. We had this boy, How cracked TCS, and nobody knew how. He had also had backlogs too. He had to clear the backlog in the last time anyhow. Going to lose his TCS offer. Then what happened, C++? Did he lose or did it work out? Hey Sid, have you pre-ordered GTS 6? Nope. Don't have a console. Same here. Always been a PC gamer, so I didn't. Yeah, so what's there to be sad about? Be a proud PC gamer, bro. JetBrains against LLMs. Yep, I saw that video. I am native from AP. Ah, I see. So, what do you think he did? Said he went to exam with cheat content written on this leg. Damn. I'm still not completely sold on the story. Like, did he get caught? Did he successfully pass? Like, what happened?
To frontier companies here in the US. And when we start to look at open models from China, China has long been contributing to the collapse in pricing by undercutting the token prices. And their models are getting more and more efficient while catching up to the US, notably from DeepSeek, Qwen, Kimi, and GLM. What's even worse is that labs like OpenAI and Anthropic that are supposed to be leading the pack are also butting heads with the US government that's trying to regulate highly capable models like the GPT 5.6 from OpenAI and Mythos.
You know what though? The biggest question that I have is that what are the parameters that the government is using to regulate OpenAI models? Like, do these idiots just go to OpenAI and be like, make me a chart of economic growth in America, and they see a real-time chart getting generated in front of them and they go haywire, being like, oh my god, this is the most dangerous thing that can ever exist, so shut it down. So what do you think? But it was a bad time as the college had just posted a new exam manager officer.
From Anthropic. So in other words, there's an upward pressure as Chinese models continue to catch up in capabilities while also offering them at the cheaper price. But there's also a downward pressure from the government trying to regulate and slow down market adoption of highly capable models, which makes it really tough for frontier labs like OpenAI and Anthropic. And from the consumer's perspective, while we are seeing tokens being offered at a cheaper price, tokens are increasingly becoming privatized, where more intelligent tokens are directly to select few companies first that are part of a regulatory body. And the growing fear is that eventually the thesis on why Chinese labs across the board release their models for free as open source might come to a stop if China ever matches their frontier capabilities. This could easily paint the worst case scenario from the end users. Now let's briefly look at pricing.
Wait. I want to know the jurisdiction here. let's say a Chinese open source model beats the asses of Opus 4.5 or Fable or Mythos, whatever. In an open source model, you can run it on your local system, and you have a model that's better than Claude Opus or whatever. What will the US government do in that case? Are they gonna go to GitHub and say that, hey, you have to take this website down? Or is it like China is gonna have to come up with its own GitHub? Or like a, what was that? FileShare, Mediafire. I keep forgetting the name. Andrej Karpathy couldn't access Fable as he is not US citizen, lol. Today's Sunday, said, I think good time to make vlog of whole Kolkata you mentioned earlier. A good time to eat Dada Bodhi biryani. I will go. I'm still in Jharkhand, bro. I'm not in West Bengal right now. Not in West Bengal. And yeah, he was caught. That officer took a photo of his leg, color printed it, and attached his answer book. Damn. So he lost his TCS offer, I see. Okay. Share it. Yeah, share it. What is that file sharing? Mediafire. What was that website that was popular for hosting big files a long time back? Mega Upload. There it is. Mega Upload. So they're gonna mega upload it and share it around, maybe. That bubble pops. Now he can't give any exam for 2 years. Damn. Well deserved, I would say. Well deserved.
When we look at pricing for GPT 5.6 model in the context of the 5-layer cake that Jensen Huang often uses, we see that the model is offered in 3 different pricing. Sol for enhanced and extended reasoning at $5 per million input tokens and $30 per output tokens. Terra for a more affordable but capable model at $2.50 for input and $15 for output. And finally, the Luna model at $1 input and $6 output. To put it more simply, you're looking at a 2.5 times price jump from Luna to Terra and a 5 times pricing jump going from Luna to Sol. So naturally, given this, we will likely see the demand profile from the application side consolidate into Sol being used for more advanced tasks like coding and research, Terra being used for more day-to-day agentic use cases, and finally, Luna for more fast-paced sub-agent tasks. Now, one interesting part to look at when it comes to what OpenAI announced is actually in the chip layer. OpenAI hinted that their GPT 5.6 model, specifically the Sol model, could achieve up to 750 tokens per second when paired with a Cerebras chip. And this kind of promise isn't something that Chinese labs can match at scale because of the systematic advantage that the US has over China at the infrastructure and the chip layer. In other words, just because you have a really capable model at the model layer doesn't necessarily mean you can achieve fast inference for people to use at the application layer unless you have the infrastructure and the chip that can support them. And according to OpenAI, they're hinting that starting July, the Sol model will be offered also on the Cerebras chip as well. So what this means is that GPT 5.6 announcement is not just news at the model layer, but also news at the infrastructure and the chip layer as well as they leverage the inference ecosystem. So while China can still compete at the model layer, this kind of inference scaling isn't something that they can realistically deliver for a long time. Now, we can't really talk about GPT 5.6 model announcement without talking about the growing involvement of the government regulation. But first, a quick word from Immersion AI sponsoring this video, which means people on hold until the government essentially greenlights for public release. It's hard not to look back and see what happened with Anthropic with their release of the Mythos 5 model, which was a total train wreck to say the least. But even though OpenAI reached the same predicament for now as Anthropic, the nature of the release for OpenAI is actually very different than Anthropic, and here's why. When we zoom into the month of June, for example, the US government first signaled through an executive order to help regulate how powerful these AI models are becoming. And this order was not really a strongly worded mandate that demanded labs like OpenAI and Anthropic to comply for permission before releasing, but it was more like a voluntary framework where they can opt in to get government input. But as we all know and as we all have seen, later in that month, Anthropic released the Mythos 5 and the Fable 5 model, and Anthropic has been marketing these models to the public as a high-risk and dangerous model, which was later ordered by the government to shut it down, at least in the practical sense, by mandating Anthropic to restrict all foreign nationals from using what they implied as a highly dangerous model. Now, in OpenAI's case, things are a little bit different. Now, even though OpenAI did release a model that is at least on par, if not better than Mythos 5 and Fable 5, when we look at the benchmark at least, OpenAI was able to see Anthropic as precedent in how this executive order actually looks like in practice. After seeing how Anthropic had to essentially rug pull their entire users from accessing their most highly anticipated models, OpenAI opted in to take the voluntary way by asking the government ahead of time before releasing them publicly. And even though the result was not that different, OpenAI chose to be in compliance with the order. And at the same time, stating that OpenAI doesn't believe that this process should be long-term since it takes away power from users, and that this is just a short-term step as they continue to work with the government to iron this out as more and more advanced models get announced.
I want to look at the comment section. Oh, we want quantum computing videos. Damn, this is just an hour ago. Oh, okay. I want to put a comment here. I really want to know how the government decides that a model is just too dangerous to release to the public and they need to shut it down. Do they just generate a random PowerPoint and decide that? The bubble pops. Now, Chinese models are already competent and they run on worse chips that China itself produces. If any model succeeds, I'm betting that China will win the race. Winning the race is a subjective thing, isn't it? Man, my lighting is about to get fucked because it is very dark outside. Now, this bulb is doing a lot of heavy lifting when it comes to the lighting. Oh, dude. I need to filters, color correction. I need to do something like this. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Why is there a tap in the wall? Because this is meant for a yeah, so that is meant for washing machine. Geo oil. Truth be told, if Mythos is really as capable as they mentioned, by now a lot of vulnerabilities were already popping up since someone by now would have leaked the issues. He solved the 3-hour coding long in 30 minutes, slept through the entire remaining time and got selected and somehow also cracked the interview. That is crazy. C++ ka diwana. That is crazy. So my Wi-Fi is kind of dead now. So I'm sorry that I have to go. For video editing, DaVinci Resolve. Alright, I think I need to go, guys. And okay. I think I need to log off now. एक पल दूर आवाज़ नहीं तेरे लिए